Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Wow, you guys are here before me, huh? Hello, Gina. Hello, Shivangi. I'm good, thank you. A lot better today than I was yesterday. Oh, thank you. I just got my hair done, so that's probably why. Hello, Shibana. I'm I'm good, Ashley. Thank you. I'm good today. Hello, Kane. Did I get your name right? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I did myself because I got my hair some highlights and I was just trying to see how they look. They're a bit faint, but I think that's okay. Um, you got your hair done too? Oh, ditto. Yeah, I had mine done yesterday. It wasn't very pleasant, so I had to kind of, yeah. Okay. You straighten your hair? I did it just now, literally 5 minutes ago, because I just wanted to see what the color looks like. So, K-nay. Okay. K-nay. Got it. Thank you, K-nay. Hello, Porsche82. Okay, people. So this is your weekly prediction for the week starting. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We are on Sunday the 14th today. This is your weekly prediction for Monday, from Monday the 15th. And this is, of course, your general reading. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising. And this is, of course, based on psychic predictions and tarot cards, and for you to see how it resonates for you. If you'd like a private reading, then drop me an email. It's in the description box below. And we can set it up for you. Of course, only if it resonates. Choose the reader that resonates for you. Thanks, Porsche82. God, yeah. People, this week was irritable. And even it got to me. I mean, I'm no saint. I had my tough days this week. So I'm quite glad the week is over. Today was a lot better. Okay. Let's get started while Ashley is on her list. Then we can sum up the Shivangi, I cried. I didn't cry, but I was so annoyed yesterday. Yeah, the energy's been pretty tough. And I was watching something for next week, and there are a couple of squares, astrological squares. One of them is tomorrow, the other one's Friday. Fingers crossed, eh? Yeah, let's get started. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed. And of course, if you share, then, if you like what I'm doing, then please like and share. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get started, people. So then, hey, Kainad, I'm good. How was your birthday? I remembered you on your birthday, so hope you had a good one. Okay, I think cards are ready, actually. Aries, you have Three of Cups upright and Ace of Swords upright. I felt the first thing when I saw the Ace of Swords was this is your energy. So you are holding the sword is what I'm getting. You are holding the sword here because you're giving some facts. And for some of you, this might be to people that, friends, family, and underneath is the Wheel of Fortune, because you have Three of Cups here. I don't know if I mentioned that. Apologies if I didn't. So I'm seeing that there is some truth that is delivered, and I get a feeling this is delivered by you. This could be a friend. This could also be somebody from your past, is what I'm hearing. And if it is, then there is truth to be that you're going to come out with, and it's the right time to do it. It's about balancing this out. Now, for others of you, this could be in finances as well. This could be about finances as well, that you would like things done more fairly in this relationship or alliance, and you feel now is the time that you need to speak up for yourself. So I think you are, as much as you're celebrating and doing this, I think something's going to come out with the Ace of Swords, which slims down the situation from where it is right now. So maybe you need to cut off a few things, cut off a few expenses, or whichever way, there is something there that you need to get out. And for others of you, this is a fresh new start, but Ace of Swords can be a difficult start. It has taken a lot of reiterations, a lot of going around, coming around. You've got Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around, right? You've gone around the circle here a bit, and you are, you're making this happen because you've gone around the circle. So you've gone round and made your new beginning. It's been a hard one, but you're making it happen. For others, this is a new beginning with friends, maybe in a business is also what I'm hearing, actually. For some of you, it could be just for one person, but it is. It's a new beginning with regards to finances. So you go to juggle and see who owns what, with the Four of Pentacles underneath, the Wheel of Fortune, and then Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So, there's something that you feel that you were disappointed about, and you're coming out in the open about it, and now you're going to make it fair and square. Or at least it might not all happen this week, but you coming out is definitely happening this week, is what I'm feeling, Aries. And this will, if this friendship or this business partnership is going to happen and is going to flourish, it is because there's an even keel. Otherwise, somebody will not be happy in this, and then you can't get the success that you're aiming to get. That's what I feel for you. For some of you, this could be about a relationship as well, not just friendship, because for me, Three of Cups is also about somebody from the past coming back together, and this is the time. So you need to make this new start, but be honest about the balance in this relationship, how it needs to be balanced out, whether it's financially or emotionally. So there are a good few messages coming out for you there, Aries. Oh, glad to hear that, Kana. Kainath, we saw that, didn't we? We saw that in your question last week. If I'm remembering correctly, we did see that. You'll have a good time, but don't rely on that person, or something was not going to come forth, or something. Yeah, I remember that. That came forward, didn't it? Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? Their loss. Because you end up having a good time. Sometimes, I was saying this to somebody actually, that sometimes God wants us to change and get to a certain point for us to get what we want. It might not be how we want it, but for us to get there, when we transform, then, go by His way, and His way is only by going with what feels right. I can only go by, in my life, things that I thought were easier for me to just achieve were not that easy, because I had to be in a different place and a different headspace and a different belief system as well. So okay, let's move forward. Taurus. Wow. Knight of Swords upright. 10 of Wands in reverse. you're giving something up. You're letting go of a responsibility, and you do it rather quick. The other part is, for some of you, you've got so much to do that something will have to give. And I'm getting a very busy work schedule here, which is a good thing if you like that. And you're going to decide which way you're going to go with this, because underneath you have the Two of Swords in reverse, and then you have the Queen of Swords and Ten of Pentacles upright. Yeah, so maybe you have to give up family time for some of you. And underneath, I can see the Tower reverse, and then the World upright. I think I'm going to stop there, because that is a cycle that is finishing. You have to, maybe you've been so busy. You need to prioritize, is what I'm hearing, and let some people down, because you have been doing a lot. Oh, I got something in my eye. I can feel it. Anyway. So yeah, I'm sensing that there is a decision that you'll need to make, and it's going to be a hard one for you to decide what to give into and what to give up. But it definitely feels like you are going to have to just be discerning, decide what works right for you and everyone else. And you're going to be fair in this situation, because with the Queen of Swords upright, this is somebody who is fair, who's going to do the right thing by them and others. So it has to work for all, and that's what you're going to make it work, because you don't want to put yourself in the back of the queue as well. So you are going to make it fair for everyone. And then you'll come to a start of a new cycle. God, sorry people, I am tired. I've had a very, very hectic weekend. So yeah, but anyway, coming back to this, you are going to make things, you're going to rebuild things, because you're going to give up certain things that don't suit you. That's what I see happening for you. You're going to do it rather quickly as well. You're going to be quite discerning. You're going to make things happen. That's what I sense, though. I mean, I don't know if this is love for some of you, then I'm not getting it so much, but maybe 10 to 20%, there is a younger air sign that literally starts galloping into your life. And, you are going to be discerning. Because what you want is family, happy family, and maybe this person does not. So you decide that you are not going to, you decide that you're going to cut your losses, as we say, and give something up for your own betterment. That's the message for you, Taurus. Okay, let's move forward. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you have been watching and have not subscribed. And don't forget to press the bell, because that then gives you a notification of when I'm going to go online. And Shabana has been very helpful. I know Ashley helps me a lot with this. So Shabana has been helpful. I am going to do some videos. It's been very, very hard time-wise, because I am also trying to do my house up, and it takes a lot of time and energy. But I am going to do that. I'm just putting it out there. It's going to be this month. So I'll see, and I'm getting drawn to a few signs. So I'll do a few signs, see how that progresses, and then do more. So it won't be like an every month thing. I'm going to now start and see where I sense more, what signs need messages, and then they will be more pertaining to the month. So in the month that I release, and I'll just have to go with what I get. I will have to go with what I'm sensing, because right now, for example, I know I've got 2 signs that I can see straight away that I need to do a video for, and I'm going to do that. So, and when I do it, if you've got yourself notified, then you know that it's there for you to watch. And I'm also going to pick a card reading. For people that are new, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. So then, when I'm doing this, idea here is to basically show you how I read, and if it resonates, then, if there's anything I can help you with, then drop me a line and I can read for you. You're welcome, Shabana. Thank you. It was really helpful. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to make promises that I can't keep. So I'm not making any promises, but I know that I'm going to be doing this because I'm going to be on holiday. Yeah, I'm flying on Thursday. So then I can, I can have time to do a few videos, hopefully. Okay, next sign, Gemini. Oh, wow. 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. 2 8s, Geminis. Underneath, you have the 4 of Cups in reverse, and then you have the Emperor in reverse. Then you have the Materialism card in reverse. Then you have Justice upright. Okay, that I like. I like the flow of this because I feel that there is someone coming back into your life that had narcissistic tendencies from anything from 1 to 100%. So, it's a general reading. But what I like is this person has kind of been quiet, and, whatever they offer to you is not going to be good enough if there is an offer in the first place. And yeah, but this person has got the tendencies of being a very controlling, narcissistic person, and they are returning in your life this week. What I like about this is, Gemini, that you are going to not feel so addicted to them. Maybe you were in the past before when the 8 of Cups happened, and now it's in reverse. So when whoever walked away, and I'm getting this is you that walked away, you feel you were quite, I think this is one of those toxic relationships that are hard to let go of. And this is a karmic relationship, of course. For it to be this way, I'm sensing it. You felt that you were confined, you were so addicted, you were so hooked on to this relationship and this person. Now, the 8 of Swords is in reverse. So guess what? You are not that hooked on. You have freed yourself. You have worked on yourself. And you're going to do more of that. You're going to do more. So you can be more spiritual, is what I'm hearing. And you can be more grounded and yourself. So you're gonna show that this person as well. Because I'm getting Devil reverse. You are not going to get entangled by this devil anymore. It's in reverse. You are giving up those devilish tendencies. Because with the Justice card, you are the one that's making situations fair. And because you do that, as soon as I picked up the Justice card, I saw the Ace of Pentacles. There is then a tangible commitment that comes your way because you are choosing yourself and your, I'm hearing the word health as well. So maybe this caused, for some people, you know what, I'm not a Gemini, but this so resonates with me. I had to put it out there. The health as well took a back seat, and you that is also now coming back up. So this is also good. I see you standing up for your own self, Geminis, and good on you. Good on you. I'm so glad to say that. Shivangi, I am Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Scorpio Moon. Hi, Samantha. I'm good. How are you doing? For everybody that joins this video after, the timestamps are below. I should have said that in the beginning, but hey. So, a lot of planets. Jupiter's gone retrograde on Kainat's birthday. That's the day of Jupiter gone retrograde. 24th, Pluto's going retrograde. And then I think the same week, Saturn goes retrograde. I don't know what date exactly. So it might be a relief to some people. Cancer. the Fool upright, Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, so underneath the Two of Swords, Eight of Cups in reverse. And then I get Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse, and Three of Pentacles. Okay. It's coming in two ways. I'm going to give out both. The first one that I'm getting is that for some of you, you're taking a leap of faith and going with the flow right now. There is a decision you're trying to make a decision about what you want to do. And what you decide is that you are going to take this leap of faith, and maybe, this is traveling overseas, this is going somewhere on sea, for some of you. And there is something that is associated with this trip that you're really trying to contemplate on for some of you. And you maybe, you're trying to think, can I go back to this? Can I go back to somewhere or someplace? Because you're traveling, but you want to go back to a place. And this is with a partner. This is with somebody that you're in a relationship with, a partnership with, that you're either going back to or with, and maybe traveling with somebody. And however, the money seems to be slightly, I'm hearing the word tight. So, the money is not as bad. The finances are not as balanced. So maybe you run out of money on this holiday trip, if this is a holiday, and you might want to go back home, and that's what you're trying to say, but you're going ahead and, seeing how things progress. And you get Three of Pentacles, means something works out. Somebody else comes into the picture and saves the day, so to say, in terms of finances. So that's what I'm getting. Underneath is the Ten of Wands also in reverse. So something's you're gonna let go of eventually. If it could be worry. It could be worry about finances. And I think then you'll feel quite stable once you do go through this cycle about what you want to do, whether it's a holiday that you're going to with this partner and the finances are not there. It's a very specific message, but I'm going to have to give it, even if it's for one person. Now, let's go back to the other message, which is probably I'm getting 70 to 80%. And that is an emotional bond here. You wanted to go and do your thing, and you were quite undecided about what you want to do about your love life. You're at crossroads, but something makes you look back. Something triggers in you that makes you want to look back at your past. And hence it's a hard decision to make, but you make a decision. And you go to Eight of Cups in reverse to somebody who is, I'm hearing the word soulmate, is your soulmate. So, you go back to this person and you want to start again, but guess what? The Six of Pentacles are in reverse. Here, emotionally, there is no balance. You feel that the balance that you had is not there anymore. The fairness that needs to be in this relationship for it to move forward does not exist. And for some of you, that's because there's a third party in the situation. Maybe this is not a monogamous relationship. And what you do is you end up letting this desire go for some of you, or one of the persons go. And there is a water sign that features here. That you start then. I think I'm going to have to say, for whoever this was, there is maybe one person, but there is a player energy here. So, it's just literally hopping from one person to the other is also quite a possibility for that one person. So, just because you did not get the balance, or you were not willing to be fair for that particular person, you try and start talking at the same time to other people, rather than trying to work this out. You just think grass is greener on the other side. So that's what I'm getting. And then when you try and balance with two different people, then something gives in. Either you give up or this person gives up, one way or the other, because they're not willing to move forward. So that's what I'm getting for you. A very peculiar message this week, Cancer, for you. But there is a decision to be made. For others, there's a decision to be made about an emotional bond, whether you want to go back to it, because it has got the potential, but it needs to be balanced emotionally and financially, and that does not exist right now. So you will have to work on it and make it happen. I don't see this happening straight away. but I see you contemplating about going back for sure this week. Okay. I felt it from the Cancer side, Sarah Ahmed, but this is a general reading. It could be from both sides, you know. I felt more from the Cancer side. For this particular one that I was reading, I felt more from the Cancer side. But like I say, it's a general reading, so it could be the other side as well. I'm not saying no to the other side, because maybe for one person, two people, this is from the other side. So see how which part you resonate with, because it's a general reading, like I said. Okay. Next sign. Yes, seems like an awaited one, huh? Kind of. Leo. Oh, guess what? 6 of Cups upright. Queen of Cups upright. That's nice, Leo. Wow, what is with the 10 of Wands in reverse? It's really coming underneath the Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, and that Emperor in reverse again. Okay, so Leo, this is something from the past, a soulmate from the past. And she's a water sign. There is some water sign element here, and it's a woman I'm getting. And maybe, let me see what I'm getting. Hold on. Something that has had you being very restless is now going to disappear, is what I'm getting. Maybe for some of you, this could be about a family situation. For others of you, this is emotional. You're letting go of something, and that helps you gain your freedom, and that helps you gain your center, is what I'm getting. For others of you, because this Queen of Cups is in upright, I'm getting that she is, if this is you, that you have water in your sign, there is something that you're going back to, or something that from the past is reappearing. I'm getting a big family feel here. This could be sisters, siblings, friends, and maybe you're letting go of resentments for those that this is family related, and now you don't feel that. Yeah, I got a feeling that was whoever this was family. You're letting go of some resentments from the past, and you are making this work. You are now progressing. There is somebody still there with the Emperor reverse and the Devil reverse. There is somebody there who likes to cling on and have the situation as it is, but you are letting go of it. Something that I'm not happy about. There is a message that needs to come out, Leos. Let me first see if this is you or someone else. Okay. So for some of you, 50% of you, this is you. You might have water in your chart. And you are letting go of resentments or something from the past that needed to be let go of. You are letting go so you can move forward. If it's not a person, it's a situation. For others of you where this is not you, then this is somebody reappearing who is a water sign. That's the one. Or has water sign tendencies. This is somebody reappearing. And for some of you, this could be, even if it's one person, there are children involved as well here. And you're letting go of something that caused you sleepless nights, something that was very, very addictive and toxic, is what I'm hearing. You are letting go of those foundations, is what I'm getting. You know, I'm not getting that this person was like that, but it's a general reading, so I'm going to have to see how that resonates. But there was some toxicity here, and there was somebody narcissistic who likes to be a boss, who likes to be in control of things. Something's going to be let go of this week, Leos. And for some of you, it might be actually more so, it'll be you that lets go of these things. And for one person, it might be you that is let go of as well. I was getting that, so I had to say it. Oh, wow, that was an interesting message. Everyone that is new, thank you for being here. And please don't forget to like, because I will not be able to take a massive list, everyone today. But, if you like reading, you can drop me an email or just wait up till next time and subscribe and see how this resonates for you and see if it works for you, because sometimes if it's not important and you can wait, then feel free. But don't forget, there are no guarantees for next week either. So I do the best I can, basically, just like we all can. So yeah. Don't forget, like I said, to like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel, and that's why I'm going to do things more as much as I can physically can. But yeah. Hello, Anna. How are you doing? No, the cards are not ready. Oh, wow. Virgos, it seems like there's something happening in your life this week, which is making you quite unsettled, is what I'm hearing. Things are quite, you're feeling slightly, not slightly, but more than slightly restless, is what I'm getting. Let's see what comes up for you. Ace of Swords, upright. The Hierophant, upright. Okay, underneath the Hierophant, we have Six of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse, and the World upright. Okay, so this is a contract for some of you that now needs to be slimmed down. Or there is a truth that is now, I'm hearing the words exposed. For some of you, it might just be for one, but take it if it resonates. There is some truth that is exposed, which was not the case earlier, and the finances are in question here. So there is a decision to be made with regards to a contract, and this could be finances, and you need to go back to something and decide whether this contract works. So there is a cycle here that is finishing, and this cycle revolves around finances and financial balance. So maybe something needs to give for things to work out. So there is a message here that comes forward, which talks about there is a new beginning, but it's a difficult new beginning. And this has to do with a commitment, a contract, marriage for some of you. Maybe there's a delay because the finances are not available. It is possible for some of you, and you have to now go back and start from scratch and see how things pan out. For others of you, this is a financial contract, a business, or any contract which requires financial balance is not going to happen just yet, is what I'm hearing. It needs more finances pumped into it. There is a decision to be made how you can progress with things, or you need to go back to a situation and reassess it. So somebody needs to revisit this, and they start working on that, so that there is a cycle that needs to be finished here and completed. And that is going to complete because there's going to be financial balance that needs to be maintained. And there might be that you need to do more to get that financial balance now because it wasn't there to start with. And now there is a decision to be made as to how you get that balance. You'll still be good. You'll still be good is what I'm hearing. But you might not be too happy to hear this news. There might be some wait that you have to do to get your finances in place. So yeah, there is some contract which you thought was ready to move forward, but there is some news that comes in, an epiphany that comes in, that kind of slightly moves the situation from where you thought it was. But there is a cycle that needs to complete, and it will, with this, because after this, things are going to, after a certain time, is what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing that could be May. There is something that is going to come forward that will change this situation, and I'm getting that it might be that whatever contract this is, there's going to be a better one that replaces this or adds on top of this, is what I'm getting. So a very money week for others of you. If this is a relationship, which is 20 to 30%, then maybe the wedding gets delayed. And I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but it is, because the finances are playing havoc here with the person in question. And that is what's going to come out for you this week. Anyway, which is a commitment, anything which requires a solid commitment, a contract, is going to have to be either delayed or skimmed down, changed. So that's what I'm getting. People that are new, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, of course. And if you'd like to be part of this lovely community that we are, because then you can join us. I'll be doing more videos, then you know when I'm doing more videos, and you'll be able to join me if I'm doing them live, or watch them if I'm not. So, yeah, hope this resonates. And if it does, then yeah, it'll be good to see you guys around. Okay, next sign, Libras. Four of Wands upright. Yeah, I'm going home. See my mom. Queen of Pentacles upright. Thank you so much, Anna B. Anne B as well, right? To say it correctly. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles, I have the Three of Swords in reverse. And then I have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting. And then the Judgment card. Okay, lovely. There is some peace in a situation for you, or for us, should I say, Librans, with regards to our finances this week. First thing is, for some of us, we are traveling, we're going home, coming together with our family members and celebrating with friends and families, what I'm also getting. And, you, or should I say we, we are financially stable. Underneath that, I have the Three of Swords in reverse. There is some healing in a situation. Maybe people that you haven't seen for some time and you're coming back together with them, friends, loved ones. And then you have the Empress, which means that, you are, or we are in our element, because we like what we're doing. We're getting what we are manifesting. And I'm hearing the word finances. So this has to do with finances. This is a project, is also what I'm hearing. This is a work project. This is a business project that now comes, and there's a decision made. And this might be with regards to a project, yeah. Because underneath the Queen of Pentacles, you have Three of Swords in reverse, you have Empress, Ace of Pentacles upright, Judgment, Knight of Wands upright, and Eight of Pentacles upright, yeah. And just underneath that was the Lovers upright. So yeah, this is something coming back together. This could be emotional as well. I'm getting a 70 to 80% work feel, so take that. So, we are getting some healing into our finances this week. There is something that moves forward, which has a big, big impact on our financial situation. And this, to me, feels like a big contract that's been awarded to you, or that has the potential to be awarded to you. And there is a decision made that it is coming to you. And this might mean that you have to travel with regards to this contract, and there's a lot of work to be done. This could also be a contract or an opportunity or a business opportunity from a different part of the world. But whatever this is bringing people, this feels like something that you have worked hard for and something that makes you feel at home, literally. And for some of us, we will be, also going back to where we've come from. And for others, this is financial. This is a financial coming back together, something that is now can be celebrated and can be explored, and that heals our finances this week. Wow, I love that message. So it's funny, I didn't get any travel cards. So some of us, it could be travel, but I think that Four of Wands was definitely about coming back together with our finances and celebrating. And there's, of course, there could be celebrating nonetheless. Four of Wands is, somebody's coming back into the nest. So next sign, Scorpio. King of Pentacles upright. The Emperor reverse. Wow, the Emperor reverse has come up so much. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising, people. Underneath the Emperor reverse, I have the Hermit reverse, Three of Wands upright, Three of Cups upright, and then the Devil reverse. And I think and Justice upright. So I'm going to stop that there. Okay, Scorpios, for some, I'm hearing that there are two people in your life this week. There is one that is very financially stable and is an older person as well. And this person wants to offer you this. For some of you, this is a pentacle, this is a business opportunity, or this is an emotional opportunity for somebody that, that is looking for an emotional message here. So this, I feel this week, there is somebody who's older, who's financially stable, and I'm hearing the words offer. There is an offer that stands here for you this week, that this person can guide you and wants to be on the same path as you. Now, while we've got that, we also have appearing the Emperor in reverse, the narcissistic Emperor, that because it's in reverse, this is somebody who is controlling, who is narcissistic, and who is I'm hearing the word, and they are just passing along and seeing how the wind lies. So maybe this person is either traveling, or this person is, just trying to assess the waters and seeing how things are with you. This could be somebody from the past, because I have the Hermit in reverse, which means there was some time that this person was in the Hermit mode and there was no communication, and now this person reappears. And Three of Wands means there is some travel there. Either this person is, like I said, traveling on the way to see you, or you are traveling and they're on the way. One way or the other, there is. And I also see that, there is some coming back together for some of you. You will reunite with this person. But what I like is that if this is a word, reunification, the Devil is in reverse. So guess what? You are not going to be feeling entangled to whoever this narcissistic person is. Okay, I got another message for another bunch of Scorpios. I'm going to head that out. Yeah, you are going to be you're going to come back together with this person, but you're not going to let it rule your life. You are going to stand tall and be quite calm and consistent, is what I'm hearing, and centered. So that is a good one, Scorpios, if you can do that, even with this person, barging in and barging out at some point. And I'm hearing it'll be May when they're barging out, and June when they'll be barging in again. So see how that pans out. For others of you, this is a work situation, like I had mentioned, financially as well. This is somebody who's financially, is looking to offer you something, and they are there to guide you as well. But with this Emperor in reverse, this could be the same person, even if it's for one person. This could be a trait that they are. If it is the same person, and you will know your situation, then they are controlling. They are trying to make things work, and now because they are much more financially stable, is what I'm getting. So, and maybe they're traveling and whizzing past and seeing where the land lies. But you, on the other hand, are not going to fall into, if they are trying to show money and attract you. No, you are not letting that buy you, is what I'm getting. You are standing tall, and the Justice upright I really like, because you are letting go of whatever the entanglement is. So you are not being in this toxic situation anymore. This could be work related as well, like I said, for some of you. For others, this was emotional, because there are two men here I'm seeing. For some of you, this could be two different men, two different energies. One's the King of Pentacles. For people that it's this two men, King of Pentacles is somebody so stable, calm. I get a very good energy for the Emperor. I almost said King of Swords in reverse. That, and it could be an air sign for some of you. This is somebody who is, yeah, I've said it enough times, I guess you know what I mean. Different energy, completely. So, sorry people, I'm trying to catch up, but I'm also trying to make sure that I can get the readings and get to as many questions as I can. Because we can then, if you're around, once the question starts, then we can, yeah, chat then. So that was an interesting message, even for Scorpios. Next, Sagittarius. Oh, look what's reappeared. Well, this is the transition card, the death card. Underneath is the Four of Wands. Some of you are traveling, you're going to the nest, feeling at home, celebrating with friends and family. There is a change happening in your life. And this is a major change because you are doing things differently than how you had ever envisaged. Underneath that is the Four of Swords in reverse. This is a new location. For some of you, you're going to be based in a new location. Whatever this is that you're doing will feel like you want to celebrate, but you're in a different location. Underneath, you have the Page of Swords in reverse, and you have King of Swords upright. Okay, this could be a coming back together as well with the King of Swords. And this person appears when you are, either before. This person appears in your life, and then for some of you, I'm hearing disappear. For others of you start, you are traveling, you go to a different location. But with the Page of Swords in reverse, I'm getting a feeling that this person still is keeping a lot of things hidden. There's not so much of clarity in it. And even though they're being very objective, they're being fair, but the emotion is lacking, is what I'm getting here. So, maybe you feel good about how this pans out, but there is something that is not being conveyed. Or you are not trusting your intuition, for some of you, is also what I'm hearing. Or you are not feeling guided enough, or you're not feeling the strength for others of you. There is something there that makes you feel happy. Now, for others of you, this could actually be a change in the work situation. That somebody's assessing you, you're in a different location, and there is a financial reward. Maybe for some of you, you get a bonus, for some of you, a commission or a raise. Whichever way it is, you are celebrating, and you are then doing that in a different location. For some of you, there is a transition card, is a death card. Something is changing for the better for you, and I think itchy nose. That could be 60 to 80% in finances, actually, rather than emotions. So see how that resonates for you, Sagittarius. But that's a good message. Yeah, hi, Robert Kraft. Hope this week goes better. Yeah, let's hope that. I'm pretty sure it will. There you have it. That's how we can manifest today. Nice one, Robert. That's the way. Okay, next sign, Capricorn. Nine of Swords in reverse. Guess what? The Star in reverse. Okay. Underneath the Star, we have Five of Swords in reverse. Then we have the King of Pentacles. And we have Seven of Wands upright with the King of Wands. Okay, so Capricorn, there is something in this week that is appearing which makes you feel that, whatever you are doing, something needs to change about that. You are feeling that something is not going. Something is not going right. You are not on the right path. Maybe whatever this is that you're doing work-wise, you feel that, you're going to have to make amends. With Five of Swords in reverse, I'm hearing the word, you're not going to take prisoners, but neither is the other party. So there's going to be some letting go of, there's going to be some sleeplessness, but you will get over it. And this might have to do with an older person who's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and so an earth sign. And there are some restrictions or some boundaries that are placed this week with regards to this. And maybe this is a project, but whatever this is, and there's a King of Wands, so there is a fire sign as well. So there are two people here that are playing an important part. And, you're trying to really balance. Maybe this is more than one project. This is speaking to quite a lot of customers, but there is something about the Star in reverse which tells me that you are not feeling the love. For some of you, I'm hearing that you don't feel that you are achieving what you wanted to achieve this week. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You feel that whatever goal you had, the star that you were looking to achieve, is not happening this week. You will get over this, though, is also what I'm getting. There is more things to be had and done that you will do. And whatever this is, we will go out, you will make, I'm hearing the word money. So, you will make money. So I would say don't stress about it, because right now it feels, and to me, I have to say, it feels stressful. And for some of you, you are going to feel rather disheartened when you get this message about whatever this project doesn't move forward, or whatever makes you feel that you're not on the right path. It could be with this earth sign or water sign is what I'm hearing, even though there's no water here. But I'm hearing that. So maybe this could be anybody, but there are a couple of energies, a couple of different older men energy here for some of us, that you feel that you need to make changes, you need to do things by yourself and get that star that you felt you were quite close to getting. But this could also be, I'm getting that this could also be that it is not as close as you thought it was. It's going to take some time to manifest. But you're going to get there. There are delays, but it's not happening, is what I get there. Whatever this is that you wanted to achieve, and for some people, it's going to be a financial outcomes. For some people, it's going to be some outcome that you're looking to achieve, but there are boundaries now attached to it, which means you have to go out, do things differently, and make things happen for you. And you've got Six of Wands underneath that, King of Wands, and Four of Wands. You are going to make it happen. You are going to come home with whatever hard work you put into this project or this business that you're looking to grow. So it was a very financial reading, Capricorn. Oh. Oh, it resonates, Gina. Good to hear. Oh, happy birthday, still standing. Okay, so that was Capricorn. We are moving on to Aquarius. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Um, I think Aquarius, what I see is the finances are not much balanced at the moment. Um, yeah, okay. The finances are not balanced at the moment for some of you, and maybe you have been really trying and working hard to make that happen. And this week, you're going to spend a lot of time doing things by yourself to make that happen. And then you will come out of the hermit mode and be ready to be with the people by the end of the week. And this could be also getting ready for travel, making travel plans, and then you will let go of responsibilities that you're carrying. There's going to be a lot of there's going to be travel, and there's going to be some messages, online messages exchange with somebody. You've got under the Three of Wands, you've got Ten of Wands reversed. You're letting go of some stress, some worry with regards to your finances, which I like, because they don't come out balanced right now, Aquarius. But there is somebody out there who's an older person who's also like a boss. And this is somebody who's controlling. This is somebody who wants to be in control, but they can't do a good job of it, is what I'm getting. They really don't know how to manage things. I'm not getting a very narcissistic feel with this one, actually, but I'm getting somebody who's on a borderline, so they really don't know how to manage things. They can't, and there are messages being exchanged with regards to finances, even with this person. And this happens rather quickly. Maybe things, they were trying to work out finances with you, but they don't work. Whatever the deal is, it doesn't work out. And maybe you end up meeting this person as well, and then you say, you know what, you can't do this, but then they're trying to still exchange messages. But in the end, I get a feeling that this will not go forward nonetheless, because I feel that you will, or they will, back out for some of you. For others of you, this is an emotional tie, which is again not balanced, and somebody has been in their hermit mode, and now they come out of their hermit mode, and they're from a different part of the world, and they want to offer you and let you know how they feel, but you are willing to not take that responsibility or ownership, because you still have that emperor, because you're still online, you're exchanging messages and doing things online with this person who's the emperor reverse. So yeah, I feel this could be two people, for some of you. One is older, one is younger, if this is that situation with regards to love or work. And it could be love and work mixed as well, Aquarians, for some of you. Oh, okay, Shivangi, yeah. It's good to get yourself healed. It's good to give ourselves the time to not jump from one situation or relationship to the other. And when I did that, I felt it really helped me, because I was more centered. But I made that mistake, and as well. But now I made sure that I did not. Yeah. So we can only make mistakes and learn from that, right? Exactly what you said. We said the same thing, Shivangi. Pisces, Six of Cups upright, Ace of Swords upright. Underneath, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles upright, Judgment, Knight of Wands. Okay. Something from the past is, I'm hearing the words realigning itself, correcting itself. So someone or something is being letting go of, because it is not a balanced relationship. And then when you let go of it or you correct it one way or the other, then it gives a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. So, and this is definitely underneath the Ace of Pentacles, you've got the Judgment. So there's a decision being made here, because maybe there has been a lot of coming in and going out energy in this relationship, and whoever this is, maybe they are in a different location when this happens. But the situation with regards to either finances or the relationship not being balanced, this could also be family for some of you, that the balance is not there. And it's still, I don't think, even though you slim it down, even though you try and make a hard new beginning, the balance does not correct itself. It takes work, and something's going to have to change, which is what the incentive is here to make that happen with the Ace of Swords, Pisces. Because this is coming back together. This is coming back together. And even if you do come back together and there's some correction, I don't know if it is going to be 100% there. There's something that's still uneven in this relationship. But because maybe, somebody travels a lot, or somebody is in a different location, or they just come in and go out as they please. Or they are right now not available or in a different location. One way or the other, the balance that you expect or the balance that this requires is not going to be achieved 100%, but there is some skimming down and trying to make amends so that you can let go of. Ace of Swords is a hard card for me. It is a card of letting go and hard truths, so that you are now left with the truth and you have to start rebuilding from that. That's what I get, Pisces, for you. Oh, a lot of cards reappeared this time for a lot of signs. And okay, so Ashley, we are good to go. Actually, bear with me 1 second. All right, people. So it's 7 o'clock, 7:05. So let's start. At least here in London it is. What's happening here? What have I been missing out? Shivangi, your question. It is 11:35, right? Yeah, I'll be in India time. I'm flying to India on Thursday. Yeah. Okay, so Shivangi, it's your question. Music for the vibe, and then Gina. Okay. You keep seeing... You want timing on if this happens and when it happens. So 2 questions, Shivangi. Let's see what's coming up. Yeah. My cards are ready for you. Yes, there is some coming back, Shivangi. So you are seeing this for a reason. There is going to be a change in the situation. And I can tell you that you're going to not put up with this behavior and stand up for yourself. That's what is required to do. You have 4 of Cups in reverse. So somebody's getting out of the pity party. And moving things forward. You are not feeling as entangled to the situation. You have 8 of Cups in reverse, so somebody's appearing, reappearing, but there's a change here. Things are balancing out, or you are balancing this out for yourself. Because after that, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So things are going to move rather slowly then. They're going to move, but rather slowly. And then there's a Page of Wands, which to me says Page of Wands is a message, something that it's upright. So, I like it that it's upright. So maybe you will have to stand up for yourself, Shivangi, when this person comes back, for things to move in the way you want them to move is what I'm getting. And you will achieve that if you were to not have the emotions to say, you know what, you're willing to let go of this and even stand up for yourself and say that you will not put up with such behavior because you don't deserve this. Or, you decide how you want to say, what you want to say, your situation. But when this reappears, if you do that, if you take the emotion out and are happy to progress, either way, I see then things moving slowly. I can't guarantee the end result here, but that's when you will start seeing things slowly. So you'll still have to be very patient with this. So hope that made sense, Shivangi. Okay, I'm going to take music for the vibe. Hello, everyone. For people that are new, please like, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe and if you press on the bell, then you know when I'm doing it, because I'm going to be traveling as well. So I don't, then I don't know what particular time. So if you subscribe and you press on the bell, you'll know when I'm doing it. If you want to join, of course. And if it resonates. Music for the vibe, general love reading. Music for the vibe. There is some people in your cards for your general love reading. And I almost said for this week, but I'm getting it's going to go into 2 to 3 weeks here. Somebody's going to come out of the pity party. So, whoever's been quiet and not making an offer, you're just going to, if there is somebody from the past, then, either they'll reappear or you're not going to be much bothered about it. There is a King of Swords. There is somebody who's an air sign. I'm also hearing water sign. So maybe they're a mixture of both. There's Page of Swords in reverse. So somebody is not, I'm hearing the words listening to their intuition so much. This is not being very, today's the only day I've got this message from this card, not feeling very centered with the Page of Swords in reverse. So, or maybe there is a message that needs to come through your spirit guides that you are not listening to or not hearing. So maybe I'm hearing the words guided meditation if you can. Then you have 4 of Swords in reverse, which to me means that there is a change in location. There is a change in circumstances here as well. And that would mean that you've got Ace of Pentacles, and when I clarify that, Ace of Pentacles, maybe you have to travel for work, or maybe you have to be in a different location to make money. Or there is an offer being made, which is not a fair offer, and you are not falling for that. That could also be something changes all of a sudden, and you feel quite happy about it, but then you realize when you go into the nuts and bolts of it, it's not a fair offer. So you're willing to, kind of stand up for yourself and make sure that this works out for you. If this is coming from the King of Swords. And then I see the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're traveling, which I said that earlier, or somebody's traveling in. This could be a younger person. And then you've got Judgment. There's going to be a decision made. And, something's going to be revisited here. And maybe it's the same person. So there's definitely 2 energies here. Either it's travel, but there's definitely travel associated with something. And this could be work, travel, and or 2 people. There's a lot more that probably needs to be read into to go into further clarification. So this is just a general love reading. But I see that, work can be affected. And if it's not work, then it's something tangible that is being offered, but it doesn't stand the test of time is what I'm hearing. It doesn't have legs. to bear. So, you got to make some, I'm hearing the word, tough decisions. And if you do, then there are more chances that things will start moving forward. Next is Gina. Let me see. Hello, Priyanka. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Gina, your message now. Will you and Karim ever meet again unexpectedly? Is that, if you feel that? I'm going to say what I'm getting, Gina. I'm not sure you're feeling as centered and you're not listening to your intuition. So I don't know if this will be done unexpectedly or not. But I do feel that, you will need to be more centered and you will need to be creative if you want to make this happen. You'll need to be more creative about making this happen. This could also be that there is somebody else in the equation already, because I have two queens here, Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. Unless you have any of these or both of these, this could very well be. Let me try and see what I'm getting. Okay, so you can be, you are capable of it. Once you're centered, you'll have then clearer visions of how you want things to happen. You'll have to do some management here, but there's a possibility that you'll be able to change things. Be creative about if you want to meet them. It won't happen on its own, is the message I'm getting. Okay, so the next three people now. Ashley. You're welcome, Gina. You're welcome, Music for the Vibe. Hello, Kyonte. Haven't seen you here before. Hello, Jessica. You want to see more? Guess what? Your wishes have been granted. I'm going to do more videos. I am really definitely trying. Trust me, my job is keeping me busy and my house is taking so much of my time as well. I so wanted to do one this week, but I couldn't manage it. So I'm hoping I can do it once I'm in India. So give me one sec. Okay. Oh, you're in California, yeah. We're different times, aren't we? I went back to catch up. Okay, I understand, Gina. Okay, Jazzy B, Kane, and Divine Goddess. Jazzy B, you're welcome, Gina. Jazzy, what's going to happen with this job I'm currently at? Any promotions, etc.? Not yet, Jazzy. Not yet, Jazzy B. I'm hearing the word 20, so this could be next year. And you might hear something about it in September or October. Maybe that's when you realize that you can be up for it. But I'm hearing at the same time, you'll know, because 1 year, February next year is what I'm getting, that you will know what is happening if you're up for it. But if you are, you're going to know in September or October. I'm also hearing you'll have to work very hard. If it happens, it'll happen in February 2020. It could also be 2021. If it doesn't happen in 2020, then it'll be 2021. Okay, who is next? Kane, right? What do I need to what do you need to be successful in your master's program until you graduate? I'm hearing, Kane, you're not going to like this. Hard work and a lot of it. And what I'm seeing is you being out in the open. So you need to, maybe the study that you need to do it around being out in the open, because that'll help you understand more, you feel more centered and grounded. And do it with other people who it helps as well. And I think there is something about being outdoors. And maybe this is in libraries, maybe this is in, outside and if the weather permits, of course, depending where you are. What I'm hearing is, Kane, you need to be more grounded. You need to be more centered and not be as anxious about this. Meditation, guided meditation, and even Reiki can help. It's going to be a long process, though, if you do adopt these. I think meditation is going to be the quickest one, is what I'm hearing. But I'm hearing if you can do things more outdoors, if you can study with other people, and even if you do it alone, make sure that you are in some fresh environment, so you can get some fresh air, and that will really help you. I'm also hearing, Kenna, if you don't progress the first time, the second time you will be so determined that you'll make it happen. So just be prepared for this, do your best, and don't put all your hopes up, because everything has a right time of happening. If it doesn't happen the first time, which it can still happen, there's a good chance, 50 to 60% chance that it'll happen the first time, in terms of you going ahead and getting the success that you want. If it doesn't happen the second time, it's a sure shot, is what I'm hearing. So hope that helps. Okay, Divine Goddess. Divine Goddess, didn't we ask this last time? We just have to be careful, because Spirit's smarter than we think, because they're going to see it's not changed so much. If you can let me know, because Spirit's being a bit... You're welcome, Kane. Shivangi, I don't know if the timing came out, because we asked and we saw what was coming. I can't remember the cards now. We'll have to look into that again, Shivangi. If I didn't get it, if the spirit didn't give me the timing, then there must be a reason for that. Okay, thanks, Divine Goddess. Then I just wanted to be sure because spirit was wanting me to be. What's next for you in love? I'm hearing a bit of a roller coaster ride, Divine Goddess. You're going to have to balance your finances. I've got a scratch on my ankle. You've got to balance your finances, is what I'm hearing. It's going to be, and once you do that, you're going to feel that you're quite centered, you're quite happy with the way your life is progressing. But as far as love is concerned, even though you're trying to, I think you're going to come up trumps, but there's going to be some financial setbacks also that are going to shake things a bit for you. But when that happens, that will be, I'm hearing, the turning point for things to start moving forward. You are going to, the guidance here is that be out more. Don't feel like, if you've lost something, it's going to be that, like I said, roller coaster. So it's going to go, you're trying to balance your finances, or you're trying to be stable, and then you feel happy at 1 minute, and the next minute something really comes and shakes your feelings, and then you don't feel as centered anymore. But then the guidance is for you to be out, do things if you have kids, if you don't. Or be out, maybe do things more publicly, be out in the open. And that is what is going to help you you are going to get centered. You are going to feel good about you. I don't see anybody else here in your cards, I have to be honest. So it's going to be quite a tempered feeling. But what I'm getting is that you need to first get to that point before progressing with somebody else, unless you are still, there's somebody else in your life. There is some getting out and being centered first. And once you do that, you will meet someone. It could be, April's still coming up, Divine Goddess. So I'm still getting April, May. So if you do this, then I still feel that, and maybe you meet somebody in this public when you are doing things in the public or with kids, and you feel quite fulfilled, and that's when somebody is going to be there. But it's going to be quite up and down. So hope that helps. Sure, that's good. I'll see. So okay, I'm glad to hear that, Kane. Hope that it helped. You're welcome, Shivangi. Yeah, it didn't come out, then that means spirit wasn't, even though I remember you asking and I remember going into those, but it didn't come out, which means spirit didn't want to give it. I don't know the question and I don't know the cards, but there is something in April period, Shivangi. I just got shown that April to May. So I hope that helps. Okay. Shabana, Monica, and Posh 82. Sure, Ashley. So we're on number 9. I think I might be able to do up till 12 and then decide. You might be the 13, Ashley, or 16. That'll be the maximum. Hello, Danny. Welcome. Okay, so Shabana, your question is next. Aries will be here tomorrow for the next 2 weeks. As I predicted, we will speak, and it did happen. Do you see him confessing his feelings so that things start to move? Not so much yet, Shabana. I'm hearing. Not so much yet. Slowly. You know what I'm seeing? The Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to move slowly, but yeah, there'll be communication, but you can read between the lines if that helps, but I don't think you'll get the clear communication you're after yet. Not yet. I mean, you try not force out, but maybe if you try, you'll get some inclination. Okay, who do we have next here? Monica. 10, Danny. You're not on the list, Danny, I think. Everybody, Danny's one of my colleagues. You're not on the list, Danny, and the list is, I think, over 21, and I don't get to that number usually. So, yeah. You're welcome, Ashley. You're welcome, Shabana. Posh 82, general for you. It's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride this week, Posh 82. There's some secrets that are hidden, might come out, but if they do come out, don't rely on them. There's still things to be unraveled here. But I see you nonetheless celebrating. I see you going out, enjoying yourself. But, if you are waiting for some project, for some finances, you're going to have to wait a bit more. You will know it's coming, but you're going to have to wait a bit more. There's going to be decisions that need to be made, choices that need to be made. And you're going back to something end of the week, something that you're revisiting. Maybe this is somebody that you are aware of, who's also, you've got High Priestess, so, somebody like me. Maybe you have a reading. Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's financially stable, and you have Devil in reverse. So you are letting go of some inhibition, some entanglements. You're going back to something or someone who's much more grounded, is what I'm getting. Or maybe you feel that you're going back to your center, and that helps you feel more grounded because you're letting go of that financial entanglement now. That has felt that you were not in control of your own life. So I see that there is a cycle that you're going through right now, but you are nonetheless going to celebrate with somebody or come together with somebody and celebrate nonetheless. And have a good time, like, going out for coffee or going out for a meal, something like that. That's the feel I get. Okay. So we're on the next 3 now. 10, 11, 12. Oh, yeah, okay. Wash 82, that makes sense. Kainat. You decide, Kainat, what do you want to know? You put 2 questions. Don't worry, Kainat. You know, Danny, if you're still around, Danny is Dutch, and so is Kainat. I just thought I'd introduce you both, since you're both from Amsterdam and Dutch. General for love, Kainat? Don't worry. It looks good, Kainat. You're going to do something with people, with friends. You're going to be celebrating. And I think you are going to keep your emotions, even though you feel quite balanced. You are going to come out of a pity party here. You're going to come out of a pity party because you're going to analyze and see how you want things doing. I think this is your energy, King of Swords. I know you're not an air sign, but I'm getting that you are going to just, there is some healing in a situation. And maybe, Kainat, maybe you hear back from someone. I think that's what it is. You're going to hear back from someone, and you are, yeah, definitely. Yes, you're going to hear back from whoever that person is. They're going to come back. They're going to want to fly in and be in part of your life. But guess what? Come in and go out is the feel I get again. And maybe you get to see them. So you're going to be quite rational about it. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel great that, you know, this is kind of going somewhere, and maybe somebody's traveling. But yeah, it's quite a possibility that, you know, you're going to, if this person comes back, then you are going to assess this. You're going to feel happy inside. You're not going to show it so much. But you will feel that, for you to progress, it is progressing in a way that you want to be more in control of your emotions. So that's a good one, Kainat. Yeah, Charlotte. Or you can, I can read for you, because it's hard to guarantee if you'll come up next week as well. It's hard to. That's why I say if you're here, then feel free to see how I read. But if it's important, then yeah, and you decide. You don't have to. If it's not important, then yeah, feel free. Okay, who's next? Sarah and Varsity next. Thank you so much, Kainat. Yeah, that was a good reading for you. But who was that? Sarah and Varsity. Should we move on, Ashley, if they're not around? Dizon, Anna Alves. Oh, your question, Varsity. I'll take yours. Will you get a new job by or before May? June. You'll hear about it in May, but I think July is when you start. Varsity. June is coming. June and July is when I feel you feeling quite happy and in control. June, something's going to be changing. So, yeah. And it's possible, Varsity, that what you get in June is not exactly what you aim for. It's going to be left field. Maybe you decide to do your thing. or do something that you've done in the past, or go back to. This is going to be completely not well thought of, and something that shook your, what's the word? Shook your balance, is now reappearing and making you feel quite centered. And there is just more groundedness. There is just, and this is somebody with King of Pentacles, somebody who's in control of money. But I see you as the Empress. But yeah, something's going to come from that field in June and change things. And then July, I see you very, very calm and, much more somebody who feels grounded, somebody who feels secure. So that's quite good, but not in May. Okay, Anna Elves, do I see love coming soon? Anna, are you sure we didn't ask this last week, sweetie? Because, yeah, if you did, then energy has not changed. I'm hearing May or June. May, and then June, something's going to... May and June are coming right now. I don't know if this will be moving on to July, but right, something big, something is going to happen in June. But May and June for sure. Don't know if it's going to be a long-lasting thing, but that's the time period. Yeah. Okay, Sophia, if you want a reading, feel free. Drop me an email and I'll read for you. If it's one question reading, then, it'll be a recorded one. So, yeah. You are welcome, Anna. So, who do we have next? Still Standing, Robert, and Angel Moon. Are you going to have some positive change at work? Angel Moon. Funny you asked that, Angel Moon, because something that you thought was over is going to happen again, and you're going to get quite busy. You're going to have to manage your finances. You are going to feel that you are successful. But guess what? You're going to have to be discerning. Queen of Swords. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to not take any prisoners and make sure that, people take you seriously. So you will have to change from within. You will have to, what is the saying? You have to be the change to see the change. That is what I see. That is what is required. And once you do that, I see success here. And this could also be that, you're trying to manage, and if it does not work out trumps, then you will be going somewhere else and making a decision to go somewhere else. So, yeah, you'll be deciding to go to another place if this does not work out. So stay strong, stand up for yourself, and if it does not work out, go out, look for another job, because you will go to another place and find your fulfillment. Okay. Next was Still Standing. You want to know what does your current guy see in you? What I'm hearing is Still Standing, that you are quite open, you are quite fun-loving, and he can just relax. He doesn't have to work hard when he's with you. He can just be himself, and he just likes that about you. That it's the words I'm getting is the energy is so free flowing with you that he he feels that, he can just do his own thing with you. So that's what he likes about you. And of course, there is some more to it, more intimate stuff, which we don't want to talk about here, but I think that says enough. So you're welcome, Angel Moon. Okay. So I think I'm going to take the last 3 questions now, Ashley, and then yours. Anne, Priyanka, and Jessica. Do we have any of them? Let's see. Wow, I've done well today, huh, people? Robert, were you on the list? Let me see. I don't want to miss you if you were. Yes, you were, Robert. Sorry. Your ex is returning. You know your ex is returning to you sometime, but will your mom ever accept her back into your life? No, not in the way you want her to anyway. So you're going to have to make peace. She's going to have to do her thing. So, if people don't get along, they have to find their peace. And I see your mom just getting on with it. She's not happy with it, but she's just going to get on to her own stuff. So I get a lot of, I'm going to use the word controlling because that's what spirit's giving me. Somebody wants to be in control, and I'm seeing that from your mom's end, Robert. So she doesn't like giving her control away. So you're going to have to, she's just going to make peace because you find your happiness with this person. And this person will be happier if you did stand up for yourself. You're just going to have to say it how it is. All right. So that explains that, huh? I just saw a figure, a mom. I saw a mom being very, because I can see visions and that's what I love. Does she have short hair, Robert? Because I saw somebody with short hair. So we have next 3, Anne, Priyanka, and Jessica. She's got short hair? I don't know, what was that yes for, Robert? Was that for Posh 82 question or mine? Seems like we don't have Anne, Priyanka, and Jessica anymore, Ashley, so we can go straight to you. Let's give it 10 seconds or else you can start posting your question, Ashley. I can take up. Yeah, I felt she had short hair, Robert. I could see that. Sure, Ashley. Nice cards, Ashley. There is a change. Guess what? The bottom of the deck, you have the transition card, which is the death card. Something is changing. 6 of Cups upright. Is this something that you've been... Your career. This is something that you've either wanted to do since you were a young child, or this is something from the past that you want to do again, or maybe with kids. Whatever this is, this makes you feel so in your element. You enjoy that. And there is somebody there. You've got Six of Cups, the Empress, King of Cups. There's somebody who's a water sign or who has a lot of water sign elements in them who's going to help you in this transition. This could be a partner, this could be a business partner, this could be whoever this is. I feel that this person is going to help you a lot. And then you get the Sun card. So, you are with, again, there are kids here on the Sun card. So this might not be completely, financially what you're after, but this still means that, yeah, you'll be working hard and you are going to feel satisfied, because this is where you belong. This is something to do with kids for sure, Ashley. And there is some transition that needs to be made, either going back to working with kids if you're not doing that yet, or going back to a place where you enjoyed working. And this Sea of the King of Cups is somebody who can help you get there as well. So that's the change. And I see you working hard. Financially, it might not be like breaking the bank, but you'll be okay with the finances too. It's not too much, but it's enough, is what I'm hearing for you. Well, it's all that is subjective. So that's what we have today. Yep, that's what I saw, Ashley. The finances are not all that, but you just enjoy doing this. And you are going to do it. We saw that last time, Ashley, didn't we? That you were going to get this. So, cool. I like that. So, I really like that. Anyway, so I'm glad that we got to your questions. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And this time I'm going to put the timestamps at the bottom of the page. Have a lovely week. I shall let you know when next week. It is probably going to be slightly earlier in the day, because I'm going to be in India, so the time difference means I won't be starting at this time for sure. So it'll be a lot earlier in the day, at least if it's 6 o'clock here. No, I'm going to be doing at least 2 to 3 hours earlier. That's what I'll do. No problem, Ashley. So Ashley, I will be in India, so I'll be 4.5 hours ahead, which means that when I'm ready to do this, the timing is going to be earlier as well, because I know you're in California, so it's going to be a bit early. But if you can't make it, then let me know. Maybe one of the Shabana or someone can take over while I'm there. I'm going to be back in the UK on the 6th, on the 5th, but I can't do the video on the 5th, which means I might not be able to do it then. But anyway, we'll work it out. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Ashley. That's so sweet of you. Okay. Have a lovely week, all of you. Yeah, I'll probably do some videos. If not this week, then I'm hearing definitely next week. So please subscribe so you know what they are when they come up, and let me know what you think of them, and drop me an email if you'd like a reading. So thank you, and you, Porsche82. So have a lovely week, all of you. Bye for now.